Good afternoon. This is Nani from Booties and Bonnets. Today is Thursday and it's Theme Thursday. And I have two of my reborns here. Little Elena, and she's ready to be changed into a cute something blue because Theme Thursday is the color navy or blue or nautical, and so I couldn't find anything with nautical, but I thought, well, I did find some blue things, and so I thought little Elena would like to be changed into something blue. And I have little Heidi here, and she's the Logan sculpt, and she's ready to be changed. She's been wearing this little outfit for a long time, and I have a little bear that I bought a while back, and he's just so soft, and he's also blue, and it says my first teddy. And I love this little bear. He's just very soft, and I bought him like at a either Yonkers or Kohl's, and it was on clearance, and I couldn't resist this little bear. So I thought he'd be perfect for Theme Thursday, kind of a baby blue. And so yeah, I had fun picking out some clothes for my dollies. I'll show you what I picked out. I'll show you. It's kind of fun. It's fun to decide what to wear. You know, what to put on our dollies. So I found this little dress, and I've put this on my dollies before, but I love this dress with the ladybugs and flowers, and it's got like blue and white stripes, and it's I think they call it seersucker. It's kind of the cloth on here is kind of a little more rough, but or bumpy, whatever you call it. So I thought little Elena would look really pretty in this dress, and it has matching bloomers, so she's going to be wearing that. And then I'll show you what little, well, maybe I'll get little Elena dressed, and then when it's Heidi's turn, then I'll show you what she's gonna wear. So we'll get started here. And yeah, little Elena, like I said, has been wearing this for a long time, for a while. I also like the blanket. It's got kind of blues and pinks and whites. It's a crocheted blanket, and I think I bought this at a thrift store. You know, it's the best place to find things sometimes. And so anyway, here's little Elena, and she's the Elliot sculpt by Cindy Musgrove, and I just love her sweet expression. Her little mouth is kind of open, and she has blue eyes. And I created this little doll like around 4 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago. And she's a big baby. She's about 23 inches long. So she's, yeah, she's kind of a big baby. And I have a variety of babies. Some of mine are littler and some are bigger. And it's just fun to have different sizes. And let me make sure that Elena is looking at the camera. Yeah, there she is. She's looking at the camera. And I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, I've been thinking about those affected in Texas. It's so devastating. So I keep praying and that we'll find a solution for all this, because it just can't keep happening. And it just breaks my heart. So we have to keep the families in our prayers, and yeah, just, you know, every day is a blessing, isn't it? We all have to be thankful for every day that we have and enjoy our dolls, and yeah, just enjoy each day that we have. But so I'm going to take this off, little Elena, right? We'll put this, I did root her hair. It's kind of a mohair from like goat hair or something, and she's got kind of blondish hair. It's a little more rougher than I thought, but I don't mind the texture of her hair. It's just, you know, it's okay to have it's fun, and I'm happy with it, and I had fun rooting her hair, and that was a while back too. I have a special tool that I use, and I enjoy, yeah, that's part of the fun of reborning or creating dolls. And if you're new to my channel, if you're not familiar with reborn dolls, these are, oops, I better hold her little head. These are, they look very lifelike. These dolls are very lifelike, and they're painted by artists. And we use different kinds of either air dry paints or Genesis heat paints. And it's just fun. You know, there are a lot of tutorials out there, and so it's like any form of art. This is something that I enjoy doing, creating these dolls, and I have purchased some from artists. So it's such a fun hobby, and sometimes people ask, why do you play with dolls? And that's a good question that we all need to ponder. Why do we play with dolls? And I think many of us have that nurturing quality in us where we love dressing dolls and changing them into baby clothes or doll clothes. And some of us maybe loved dolls from the time we were little, little girls. And so if somebody asks me that, I kind of ask them, I say, well, oh, why are you asking that? Or are you curious? I mean, are you curious about this hobby or that? And I'm just very open about it. I just kind of let them know that why I like these dolls, that some of them are very lifelike, and that I've always loved playing with dolls. And just like, some people like to go fishing, and some others collect other kinds of things, books or porcelain figures or whatever. There's nothing wrong with adults changing dolls or interacting with dolls. And I remember my grandma, she had a collection of teddy bears, and she would change them. She had like a little place where she had a table and chairs out in her, as you came into her house. And every season she would change it, she would change a table and put a different table setting, and all the little bears would be sitting around the table. And like at Thanksgiving, she decorated for Thanksgiving, and there'd be like 8 little bears sitting around a table, and she enjoyed that. That was her hobby. Yeah, there were small bears, like the 6-inch bears, so real little, not real big bears, but she had them sitting in chairs, and that was a hobby she truly enjoyed. And she also loved to cut snowflakes, and yeah, like they say, there are no two snowflakes alike, and she would fold the paper a certain way, and she would cut snowflakes. And yeah, and my grandfather, he had his own hobby too. He liked to draw people's homes. So he would go around and, it was all word of mouth, because this was like 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago. And back then, there were no computers, or they were just coming out. So somebody would say, oh, did you know that George is drawing houses? Are you interested in drawing your house? And so he would draw a person's house, and he used like a pencil and special pencils for drawing, and he called them like pen and ink drawings, and he was very talented. So yeah, we all have hobbies, don't we? Oh, I hope I'll try to dress this little one. So she's probably off the camera right now. Oh well, that's okay. Let's see. Oops, where's the other button? No, I guess I missed it. Oh my goodness. There. Let's try this again. Okay, let's put you over here so they can see you. Yeah, so everybody can see what a sweet face you have. These buttons can be a little tricky at times. It's a good thing you're not a real baby, right? So yeah, everybody has different hobbies. So yeah, if anybody ever asks you, why do you collect dolls or why do you play with dolls? Just be sincere with them and be honest and just say, you love their realism, you love the fact that they're painted by artists, that there's a whole community of women that love these dolls. And what can they say? It's kind of like there's nothing wrong with that. So, anyway, oh my goodness, little Elena, you are just you're tricky to dress. Now I can see how people say when they're changing their toddlers or their bigger babies, that it can get kind of tricky, can't it? So how does she look? I think she looks really pretty. I'll show her to you. I'll put her over here and make sure she's in the camera. Yep, there she is. And she's got her pretty dress. And I'll brush her hair a little bit. And because it's getting kind of messy, isn't it, little Elena? And I love the name Elena because it's a Spanish name. And I am part Hispanic. And so, to me, I love the Hispanic names. So I love that name. Yeah, don't I? Yeah, you're a sweetheart. So let's see, what's the weather like today? It's kind of cloudy outside right now, overcast. We've had temperatures in the 50s or low 60s, so it's not quite summertime yet. There was one day when it was 90, and I couldn't believe we got up to close to 90. And I thought, wow, summer really came fast. And then all of a sudden, it got cooler again. So, but anyway. So I thought oh, you know what? I forgot to put your little booties on. I found some little blue booties. Or these I crocheted, and they're kind of light blue with a white border. And I love these little pom-pom things, like blue and white. So I'll put those on Elena. I hope they fit her. Maybe they're not going to fit her. We'll see. Oh yeah, they fit her just fine, don't they? I'll show you what they look like. Yep. Yeah, the color blue is such a pretty color. I'll get organized here as we go along. So there she is in her little crocheted booties and her pretty dress. She's all ready for summer. I may have to find a headband for her that matches her outfit. Yeah, we'll find something pretty that matches your dress. So, yep, so anyway, so I'll get little, now that she's all dressed, I'll get little Heidi dressed. It's time to get you dressed, isn't it? And like I said, I'll find a different headband for Elena because I didn't quite get one. Here's little Heidi, and she was originally a little boy, and then she was a girl, and then she was a boy, and then she was a girl, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep her as a girl. And I had painted her hair first, and then I decided to root her hair, and so she's got kind of a reddish kind of tint to her hair. I love that color, and I love this sculpt. She's an older sculpt. She might have come out like in 2016 or 2015 or something, so she's older, but she's a little sweetheart. And so I'm going to start getting her dressed, and we'll put the teddy bear over here. There we go. There we go. So little Heidi says, I'm ready. She's sound asleep though. So, and you've been wearing this outfit for a long time. It's time to change you, little girl. Yes. So the other day, we had this really big pine tree out in front of our house, and it was starting to lose the needles. You know, we've had that since we moved here like 30 years ago. The same pine tree, and it started losing needles, and our neighbor was getting her tree taken down, and we thought, you know, this is our chance to get our tree down, because, you know, it's cheaper that way. So yeah, yesterday was kind of or the day before, we took it down, and it's always sad when a tree has to be cut down, but we're gonna plant something really pretty. Hopefully, yeah, I want like a flowering apple tree or something like that. I want something with flowers. So it'll be different than a pine tree, and but it's a big decision, because, you know, once you buy a tree, it stays by your house forever, you know, for a long time. So it's kind of a big decision trying to decide what to plant. And so if anybody has any suggestions of what's a pretty tree to put up in front of a house, yeah, I'm open to suggestions. And so this is little Heidi. Let me make sure she's on. Oh yeah, she's on. Maybe move her up a little bit, because she's kind of not quite centered. There we go. Sorry for the shadows. Maybe I need to turn on the light. Should I turn on the light, or is that, can you see it okay? Then the light will be too yellow. So I think I'll leave it this way. But I love little Heidi. She's one of my first dollies. And I also painted this sweet little girl. And yeah, so she was kind of she's got a lot of modeling and veining. You can really see her veins, but I kind of like that. And everybody has a different style. So, and I haven't bought dollies for a while now, so maybe someday I'll buy another one. But there's just so many choices out there, and so many. I'd like to buy one that's already made or created. It's always fun to buy from an artist. And so hopefully the right dolly will come up someday that I really like. And but I take my time. I like to take my time finding just the right one. So little Heidi's going to be wearing this little romper. And I bought it last summer on clearance, and it's just 1U, and it's size 3 medium, 3 months, 3 months. Isn't that cute? And it's got little watermelons, and it's kind of a checkered romper. It's got little blue and white squares. So I thought Heidi would look really sweet in this. Right, Heidi? Yeah. There we go. So little Elena is happy as can be. She's a happy girl. All my babies are always happy. That's another fun thing about these dolls, is that they're never fussy. You know, they can always be happy. And it's a happy hobby. We all enjoy this hobby. So, and isn't it just fun going and picking out baby clothes? You know, you can buy things on clearance, and it's always fun just to see what you can find out there. And I do, if I get tired of an outfit, I just redonate it and buy something else, or, you know, that's what's so neat about this hobby. You don't have to keep the baby clothes forever and ever. You can donate it and buy something different. So, okay, oh, all these snaps. This thing has lots of snaps, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Elena is just being patient as can be. Yeah, this one has a lot of snaps, but snaps are so easy for if you have a real baby to just dress a baby. You know, it doesn't take, if you had to button everything, it would take forever, wouldn't it? So it's, oh, except I'm having trouble again. Okay, let's snap you. So, oh, there we go. So here's little Heidi, and I thought I'd leave her in a little long sleeve because, like I said, we still don't have super hot weather. It's gonna be getting warmer, but in the meantime, we'll just enjoy the cool weather, right? Right, Heidi? So, and it looks cute with a t-shirt. I think it looks very cute. So, yeah. So I was gardening the other day, and it's fun. Yeah, just fun deciding where you want plants, and it's always a fun. I love summertime or springtime because of that. I love gardening. And thanks everybody for the wonderful comments on my last video. I really appreciate you you watching and the wonderful comments that I received. And yeah, so it's always fun. Well, should we leave these like this? The sleeves are a little long, but and I'll comb her hair a little bit. Yeah, I'll comb your hair. Little Elena, this is little Heidi. Hopefully she isn't going to get up too soon. No, Heidi can't get up. You had a big day. You were playing for a while there, and now you've decided you want to sleep. Yeah. Of course, we're just pretending, right? Yeah. It's fun to pretend and role play. So I'll put you down like this. Look at how beautiful she looks. Doesn't she look cute in her little romper? And I'll put some blue booties on her, and then I think we'll kind of, these are the booties that I'm going to put on. I think I love that blue with the light blue with the dark blue. It's so neat. So I'm going to put those on little Heidi. Yes. I was trying to find something that would go with this outfit, but oh my goodness. Although I hope they fit you. Yeah, maybe I'll have to put them on off camera. These are a little tricky. There, they fit. Yes, the booties fit. So, oh my goodness sakes. Yes. Oh, now I gotta make a bow. Okay, I'll make a little bow. I don't want to spend too much of your time. And, yeah, so I bet you're all getting ready for summer and enjoying your dollies and being outside. That's always a fun time to be outside enjoying your gardens and all that. It's always fun. Oh my goodness, I am having an issue here. That's all right. Yeah, and I appreciate you all watching my videos, and I hope I'll be making more videos. Yeah, it's always fun. I don't make them as often as I could, but oh well, it's fun. No matter what, it's always fun. So there's little Heidi with her little booties. Isn't she just a little precious? So I'm going to put her over here. Yeah, oops. Yes, I don't want to block your view. But there she is. There she is, all pretty. And I'll put her headband on later. Yes, there we go. So I want to thank you all for coming and watching. And thank you, Yvonne, for the great Theme Thursdays. They're always so much fun, and it gives us ideas of how to change our dollies. And yeah, so I hope everybody's keep enjoying your dollies, and I'll be back again. So little Elena says bye-bye. Elena is saying goodbye. Thank you so much. Hugs to everybody.